Next one on the screen, crossbred gilt 8-2, top shelf, play it cool, breaking rules.
Again, as we had mentioned, the other mate there in the pin there, that 8-3, they're very similar in kind. Litter mates got a few more pounds to work with. Looks like growth is very good as far as their rib and their body dimension and the amount of muscle shape they've packed in this thing. Very boxy and stout in their build. This one hits me as a shot more moderate maybe as than the litter mate, but that same basic build. They're hogs that have a lot, and I mean they've got a lot of rib. They got body. They got a big hip working in them. But they're not, doesn't seem to be too much to impede their movement and flexibility, which is very impressive. And to be able to think you can do that, again, I think this one fits a dual purpose type of thing. Whether you mellowed and as a breeding gilt, or you go ahead and have that one with this kind of shape and look in a market type of division is very good. Again, great sow pedigree working there. Again, just not going to be, don't have to get real creative, just feed them a little lower protein. We had one last summer. It was very similar to this one, their muscle shape. We never gave her anything higher than 14% protein, and she won a lot. And again, whether it's a stout, bulky, heavy-muscled one that's really wide and more moderate, or if it's a bigger, greener skin, just give them the right feed. I don't care where you buy your pigs or what type you get. If you feed them the wrong kind, it's just not going to be a good trip. So, again, this one here, just feed this one a little slower and a lot less protein. That one's got a lot of punch to her.
Yeah, we talked about her litter mate, and this one, rinse and repeat. A lot of the same things. And I'll tell them myself a little bit here. Perhaps this Penn State on starter a little too long.
It happens to all of us. We all do that.
But I will say, they're pushing the limits in terms of growth, which isn't a bad thing, and they're pushing the limits in terms of shape and muscle, but their skeleton has handled it. And sometimes we protect these things a little too much, and if we really want to find out what they're made of, let's put them on a feeder and let them roll. And so these have done that, and they've stayed together. Their angles are good, their pasterns are good, their reach and flex is still really good for as much punch as they're packing. So you take it from here, and you take a little bit of that off, and you know that you're gonna be in an even better position. So this one, like we talked on their litter mate market or breeding, could go either way. There's a ton of quality here. There's a ton of opportunity in terms of the pedigree. This one on the screen, 8-2, crossbred gilt, top shelf, play it cool, breaking rules.